Hello, Musto006 React for part 2 of Jingle Jam. Last time, part 1 obviously, we got through the first 2 stages of the Advent calendar, so the 5th and 6th of December. Mr. Butterfingers and Alohan and Patrick GH3. And first one was kind of a little fun short stage with like beams or whatever that rise me up and make me sink a bit slower. Also to sort of collect some presents to get rid of Christmas trees and stuff like that. And, yeah, it was a reasonably fun little short area. The second one was a sort of snow globe avoidance, which I must say looks really, really nice. But was a little bit kind of on the boring side, unfortunately. After a certain period of a certain amount of time. The normal one was absolutely fine, and so was the advanced one. As at the end of the obviously, once I said my goodbyes on the last part, obviously you would have seen, went back and did the advanced version and didn't appreciate it had checkpoints in it. I'm not even sure if the normal version had that or not, or whether it was considered sort of easy enough just to get through all the way. But checkpoints in the advanced version was a massive help in terms of getting that done quickly. Even then, it wasn't really all that bad. The most awkward one of the bunch seemed to be that. I feel like the 4th one or the 5th one. I think it was the 5th one actually. I think I died on the 4th phase when I did that one go before I sort of signed off, and then got back to that point, or back up to the 5th one. Died a few times on the 5th one, but I think it only took me like 2 or 3 goes to get through or so. And I think I only remember dying really on that 5th phase. So yeah, beyond that, it didn't seem too tricky really anyway. So even if there weren't checkpoints, I don't think that would have necessarily taken too long. Obviously, it took a lot shorter with the checkpoints there, but I still think it was that bad. So yeah, cool. Both of those done, and we are moving on now to our 3rd stage, which was the 7th of December, and we've got my code here, and it is Carol of the Bell. Again, this is where I just make sure where I just pray that I've not made a stupid error in my writing down the password and stuff like that. They all spell out, or for the most part at least anyway, spell out sort of things, words and Christmas sort of theme stuff, so that it shouldn't be. Or you shouldn't be able to sort of make a mistake in copying them down, or even if I had, it's sort of I can interpret what it should be. But yeah, that's my sincere worry that I've sort of accidentally written it down wrong. But anyway, 3rd stage is Echo Mask. So let's get on with it. Whoa. Okay, so spikes are going to fall, or they might even be. Actually, they're icicles, perhaps more so than spikes. And I really like the look of this place. This looks really, really nice. And I can obviously see we've got saws there. I can obviously see that one is going to fall down again. And the shards from the icicles don't seem to damage me, which is really nice. But yeah, this looks really, really nice, by the way. Assuming, yeah, just opposite. Whoa! What are you? I'm going to get you out of the way. And you don't immediately turn round either. You just sort of hover, stay there, stuck on the edge of a platform, and just sort of stay there. Oh my god! I thought you were gonna. For some reason, I thought you were gonna fall down off there. I didn't see. Again, appreciate that was going to be something I could stand on. So that was yeah, causing unnecessary panic there for no reason whatsoever. It sort of seems to be mixing up I'm not sure what that is. It's like a Christmas egg seems to be mixing up like Christmas and Easter. But whatever the hell it is, it's it looks adorable and it doesn't look like a too tricky an enemy to get by. Okay, so obviously we have to get past the saw here. Hopefully get past the saw here and land on this moving ledge which is going up here. And I do see that obviously those are icicles, so our Blair, I forgot that the platform was going to go back. Can I just jump right from the beginning and be good? Yes. Forgot that the platform was going to go back to the left hand side, and I would have sort of automatically avoided that icicle when it was falling, but there. Anyway. Yeah, this has the makings to be something that looks like really kind of relaxing and doesn't look too difficult. I'm not quite sure whether this saw blade is sort of sufficiently low down that it's actually going to kill me or not. I think it probably would do. So I think I'm going to want to rush this at least and sort of not take the chance with that saw blade. We can at least do the beginning a bit quicker, so that's good. But yeah, I feel like I want to do this kind of quickly. And hopefully this will look better all that consistently. We need to jump right at the beginning there. Unfortunately, the thing is the timing there at the beginning, it works out really nicely. If you just sort of go right after you sort of start the save. So if I don't do that immediately after dying, then I'm gonna make a mess of things. But oh well. Okay, let's just this seemed to take quite a bit of time to get here, so let's not mess this up. Hopefully. Okay. Good, cool. Yeah, this doesn't seem too tricky really at all. Fairly relaxing, very fun, and I really like the look of this place. Okay. Wow, I missed the bloody ledge somehow. Well, that seems almost more impressive than, I don't know, maybe not. Can we, like, if I like, go really quickly at the beginning here, can I make it past all this without having to wait? I can. That was not a good idea, though. Although the platform there is also in a really nice early position. So if I am quick here at the beginning, I should be able to, like, catch up to this platform. And hopefully... Can I stand down here? I can, but I don't think that's really going to help. And as the snowman sort of there implies, I don't really think I'm actually going to be able to do anything now. I think this isn't the solid ground, is it, or anything like that? No. So I am literally stuck, and there's nothing I can do there. Okay, so need to, not do that. I'm gonna have to go below this platform. But we have to jump back up through it, and hopefully not land that back on the damn thing. Yeah, like that. Good, good, good. I'm hoping for a save point fairly close by at the moment, because that was kind of tricky. Ah, you took way too long. You didn't, but it felt like you took way too long to turn around there, or I just didn't have the timing right there at all. Yeah, that, again, I just don't know if I'm messing up horribly at the moment, or if that is actually quite tricky. It doesn't feel like it should be, honestly. It feels like a clip through a block. And the icicles there at the top also sort of don't seem to be too bad. Okay, let's wait a moment here. Actually, let's do it this way. And hopefully with no traps, we should be good, at least as good at a save. Good, okay, fine. We can't actually interact with this sort of like climb and everything like that, can we? No, fine. I'm guessing we're going to have to interact with these bubbles, though. And I can continuously double jump in them by the look of it. I think, yes. But I'm going to, oh, wow. No, I must still have a double jump. I was going to say, I must still have a double jump at the end there, or I'm going to be absolutely screwed. Okay, different area kind of thing. So, obviously, yeah, same stage, but kind of different area, if you will. Different kind of gimmicks and such like that. Okay, so we have to avoid both swords, land in the bubble at the bottom, and get our double jump back, and then hopefully not careen into the spikes on the ceiling, which is probably easier said than done. Because that's liable to happen, where you're so nervous about doing that that you don't quite make the jump. Bleh. That was always liable to happen. Well, at least for me anyway. I was like, not guaranteed that was going to happen, but that was sort of what I suspected was going to happen, to be honest. Okay, I need to double jump there and just clear the spikes. Beginning bit here is actually a little bit awkward, funny enough. The spike here is, maybe I was doing that bit at the beginning there slightly wrong. I should be doing it a slightly different way. I should also not be messing up there. Yeah, that feels at the beginning there actually slightly better, so let's do that way. Yeah, that's just messed up horribly there on the timing. Okay, that still works. And there we go again. Look, like so bloody nervous about clipping the damn spikes on the ceiling that I don't make the jump. Again, there's a mentality that's going to hit the almost not. Okay, thought I got way too early there. I was going to hit the sword. There's a mentality thing there about like jumping too high and hitting the spikes and never giving myself the chance to do it, or not jumping high enough and not making the platform. Obviously, either way is going to suck. I'm not actually going to pull it off. But again, mentality-wise, I'm happier with not hitting the spikes in the sense that, okay, I've given myself an early chance. I've not messed up the silly, what in my mind is the silly way. But yeah, obviously, again, it's probably a silly kind of thing to kind of think like that. But well, it's just, yeah, can't help it. It's a mentality thing. Obviously, either way, it's not brilliant. Getting it a little bit too early there. But I like the fact that the timing at the bottom bit there, which seems to work out very nicely. Again, if you just go right at the beginning. Again, cycles are always a really nice thing in these types of games when they actually, I'm not going to say work properly is not the right phrase at all. Sorry, but where you don't have to wait for 5-10 seconds at the beginning once you reload a save. For it to work out properly. So yeah, that's really nice. I do appreciate a good cycle. Why do I keep missing the bloody bubble here on the right hand side there? When I say keep doing it, I've only done it twice so far, but still, the first go was absolutely appallingly timed on my part. Just didn't really get a feel for it at all. I'm very disappointed to have missed it. Missed it the previous go. Okay, we just had to fall down there. Okay, I was slightly confused about where we actually had to go. I'm liking this sort of area of the stage as well. It's nice kind of feel to it. Music's catchy, enjoyable. Anyway, now we've got rising water, or lava, whatever, from the floor that we're obviously going to have to avoid. So, timing puzzles. And I'm going to wait there. I probably could have gone there, but I'm actually a bit nervous here about thinking about where a safe spot's going to be. Because, like, okay, I obviously can do that. I'm going to die. Oh, I couldn't quite get there in time. That was annoying. Well, I sort of made it to the ledge I was after, but I didn't quite feel like I had quite enough time to loop round and get get to. Oh no, that's awful. Get to the ledge, the ledge for safety, where I was also clearly going to need to be. Maybe I'm a bit too slow here as well. Because yeah, the timing on that is awkward as hell while I'm getting there. Not quite sure how that worked out. The girl actually managed to pull that off. Well, that's awful, and I've got nowhere to slide in that. So let's please not have the typical thing I do, where I sort of try to walk off an edge of a ledge and don't quite make it. Yeah, that, because I made it there, but I ended up so far, unfortunately, on the left, on the edge of that ledge there, that I didn't get my double jump. I sort of was on. I'm gonna wait. I don't think I've quite, unless I do this beginning bit earlier. I don't think I'm quite quick enough because the water's already descending there. So that sucks. I figure I would either need to figure out a quicker way of doing the beginning bit, or just, I mean, that definitely works. Waiting there, that extra go. So I mean, hopefully we can actually pull it off this go and not have to worry about it. That would be lovely. We don't. Good. So yeah, okay. Waiting there that once wasn't too bad. But the cycle there didn't seem to sort of favour me going, unfortunately, right from the beginning, which is, yeah, a bit of a thing. Okay, that works out very nicely. That looked like it could be. Had the makings to be rather awkward, but actually, one of those ones again that looks trickier than it actually is. Once you can get set. I knew I was going to do that. Knew I was going to do that as well. That one really did feel stupid on my part. But again, it's that. Don't jump too high. Don't hit the spikes on the ceiling. Because there's not a lot of room there, and that feels bloody awkward. Also, this looks like it has the makings to be bloody awkward as well. Yeah, that I don't on the face of it on first glance like the look of that. That looks like it could be very tricky, and unfortunately, we stop doing that, please. Yeah, don't immediately kind of see like what would be a good pattern for that, or like, you know, when should I be setting off for that would make my life easier. I mean, definitely not there where I've got no bloody bubble in range whatsoever when I make the jump. That's never going to help. But that aside. Yeah, no idea whatsoever on the timing for that. Again, maybe though that is just again more tricky, or less tricky than it looks. Actually, wasn't too bad at all once I actually got into it and got started. So, oh well. Yeah, I'm liking this, and again, this has the makings for all what it looks like to be quite tricky stuff. Just when you're kind of looking at it at first glance, but actually it doesn't necessarily seem to be all that tricky. That's so bad, but once I've committed to it, you've got to go. Come on, Musto, for Christ's sake. Once you've actually made the jump up there, and I've got literally no way of getting back down, you've got to at least commit to it and make an attempt to get out. I didn't like that at all. I felt like was just was way too late there. But for goodness sake, when you've got literally nowhere to go, don't just stand there like a muppet with no hope of survival whatsoever. Okay, that's clearly not going to work for that, so let's rethink this strategy. I don't like that. This seems okay, though. Getting out of here, though, I'm not quite sure yet. Although, again, that doesn't look too bad of an idea. Oh, I need to hit a switch, do I? Yeah, that was awful. Because I thought the timing on that was just so bad to the point of view that I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm not... Oh, okay, it's just opening up a gate there. Okay, fine. So yes, I did need to do that, otherwise I would have just found myself sort of just stuck there at the top left, not being able to do anything. Okay, warning RNG, and there's a bell over there. Okay, but at least I made it to a save without a snowball landing on my head or anything like that. You seem to have a few... I'm assuming it's the snowballs that are the RNG element here. I mean, at the moment, thankfully, it doesn't seem to be too much nonsense with the RNG. He says as a snowball literally falls at like the worst possible moment. Still, yeah, it's that was just unfortunate timing all around, both on the snowball's part and on the part of me trying to get that sentence out, saying, "Oh, it's not too bad." There was a bell over on the far left-hand side, so I'm assuming that's where ultimately we are basically going and backtracking. And there's a block there. Okay, did not appreciate that was what was going to happen there. So, did that snowball literally just come out of absolutely friggin' nowhere without any warning to avoid it, or what? I didn't see it at all. It don't actually seem to be coming... Okay, there's a bit of a delay there after stepping on it. I didn't see it at all come from the ceiling at all. It literally just seemed to like spawn right on top of me. Was that what actually happened, or what? Yeah, it's like spawning from this point here. That's a bit nasty. And obviously higher up, the snowballs do have the making to be a bit more irritating, so I've got obviously far less time to react to them. Okay, I could live with... I could accept the snowballs at the bottom of the screen. I'm far less happy with the snowballs at the top of the screen there. That seems a bit meh. I don't want to have to rely purely on luck just to get through this. Or, let's put it another way, not having bad luck. Oh my god. Because, yeah, that seems like it could be really, really unfair. Actually, they do seem like they are sort of coming from the floor a little bit now, rather than the ceiling. Which gives me a little bit more time, obviously, to avoid them. Okay, I'm slightly nervous that the platform here could going to troll me or something, but... Do I just walk to the left then? I do, okay. I think I had to interact with the bell or somehow. Okay, we have an avoidance. With some very serene music. And I like little snowballs, once they've sort of initially bounced on the floor, clearly actually don't hurt me. So that's really nice. Don't have to worry about them bouncing, because you know me and bouncing projectiles. How I avoided that, I have no idea. That was literally purely reactionary, and I got insanely lucky. Assuming this doesn't get any, like ridiculously difficult or anything like that, this is a really, really nice avoidance at the moment. I'm actually, yeah, this is really nicely done. Okay. I think I prefer the... Oh, wow. I was about to say, I think I prefer the spikes to the snowballs, but maybe... There's also the spike balls there have the tendency to split apart almost whenever they feel like it, and they're less tricky to, or less easy to predict where they're going to go. I don't know. Yeah, seriously, jumping over these snowballs here was just a huge stroke of luck. Didn't even appreciate that was what was going on, and just saw a warning sign and just almost just sort of like instinctively jumped. It was like the classic thing there where ordinarily I would die. I would just like twitch and just like instinctively press the jump button, because on my, again, just on Twitch, I'm programmed now. When I twitch, it's the jump button, not the shoot button, not some other random button that would like do nothing, and invariably I'd be fine either way. But no, the jump. What? I avoided that, or did I? I've got to check something. Do I have 2 health or something? I think I have 2 health. Okay, maybe I didn't avoid. Maybe I didn't avoid that. Maybe it did. Maybe it got me. Maybe I did not react because I think that makes sense then, because I don't recall getting hit anywhere else. Obviously, other than the one that actually did me in, but if it was only a one hit, then obviously that would be very strange. So I actually don't think I did avoid this snowball thing from the bottom. I think it probably did get me. But again, didn't appreciate that. I actually thought I'd pulled off a dodge. Blowing my own trumpet there, thinking, "Wow, that was incredible." It probably didn't save me. Probably didn't do it quite in time. Oh well. Okay, well that's nice to know as well. I mean, I'd like to do this without getting hit, frankly, because I don't feel like it's too difficult to the point where I shouldn't be able to do that. But having that safety buffer is kind of nice. I got completely thrown off by that last time as well. It was sort of like again there. Why am I jumping into that? That's just so stupid. That should be. I'm jumping it. I don't know why I'm doing that. I shouldn't jump at all for that attack, frankly. Obviously, I'm going to have to when the snowball's coming from the floor, but I should just walk along the floor to avoid those shards. I don't know why I'm trying to jump and avoid them. That's just, like so stupid. Yeah, that's not a good idea at all, really. There's more than enough room all over the place to avoid the things. So, I mean, yeah, obviously, if I'm having to jump to avoid the snowballs across the floor, then so be it. But those shards, just, you know, in isolation, I appreciate there's some snowballs coming down from the ceiling as well, but yeah, why I am trying to jump that or jump over those, I don't know. I should just be walking along the floor and avoiding them. Jumping, I mean, I suppose, obviously, if stuff like that's going to happen, they're going to converge in on me, then I need to do something. But, oh my god, those are I am finding those so difficult to avoid. That is insane. They don't even they're not like that quick. They're not that they cover that much ground. They're not like a massive projectile either. But at the moment, for whatever reason, they A, seem to be heading straight for me, and B, I seem to have literally no skill whatsoever, or even luck at this point in time, to avoid them. That's insane. They don't look like they're acting any differently to the first set here, for example, we've just had, and I don't feel like I was really in any real difficulty there at all. But this phase, I'm having an absolute shocker. They just seem to be going right at me. They are. They're definitely homing in. They're definitely, or they're swirling or something. So maybe a jumping or something like that is advised. Because yeah, they can't be doing the same sort of motion as they were before. Otherwise, I don't understand how I'm messing up so horribly on them. Oi. I'm kind of hoping this is the end. Symmetrically, it would be a way to finish it up, but ultimately, this doesn't seem like anything close to being as difficult for a final attack. So, oh goodness me! Oh my goodness! What? They can't hurt me surely when they're coming up from the floor. That's only they seem to be discoloured like they are when they're bouncing here. So that surely is they only hurt when they come down. But okay, this is actually getting to the point now where it's trickier than I sort of was expecting it to be, based on the first 30 seconds or so. It's still really good. Still kind of like I still do kind of like it, but yeah, not doing all that well on it at the moment. I think the music actually helps to some degree as well, just in terms of not having something blasting out at a ridiculous number of the beats per minute or something like that. Sort of having something like this, yeah, is oddly kind of calming / soothing. Okay. Well, I don't recall getting hit so far, so hopefully we've got 2 HP for the attack that got me last go. Assuming obviously I don't get got before then, which is a possibility. Don't know what that is. What's happening on the floor there? Is something gonna... Whoa! Okay, I was not expecting that. It's a very, very nice effect, though. With the obviously the ringing of the bell. No, 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 no. Okay, this has actually gone on for way longer than I thought it would have done by now. Sort of expecting this to have been over quite some time ago. Oh, well, the thing just sort of disappeared before I even sort of did anything there, so assuming that's the end of it. The bell looks like it's cracked. I don't think I got there at the end there either, so... Also, I still think I had the 2 HP there, so I think even if something had happened, I would have been absolutely fine. But, yeah, okay, that was fun, although it did go on for a little bit longer than I was anticipating that would. Okay, we're getting into Santa's sleigh, are we? We are. Assuming that's the end of the stage. It is, okay. That was a really nice stage. It was a bit more on the long side, so I think we'll try and perhaps do one more. Hopefully this one won't take too long or anything like that. But obviously that was considerably longer than any of the other two, or the other two we had previously. The platforming bits were really kind of nice, and it was a very nice avoidance one. As I say, it felt like it went on a bit long there at the end, but it still wasn't all that bad. I was having a bit of a nightmare on one particular attack. Just yeah. Swirling projectiles again, just on my list of things that just that seem to give me next to no end of trouble. But yeah, obviously we have been almost approaching half an hour now. But we'll try and do one more stage. Hopefully it isn't that long, so we will do. If the game doesn't freeze on me, thank you. We'll try and do the 8th of December one. So that one is a special delivery. Good, cool. Kitty game. Okay, let's get into this one. Okay, that seems to be locked. There was a character over here. Hey kid, can you deliver this present to the next town over? Z to advance text. I'm far too old to deliver it myself. Town is west of here, resting on the peak of Harara Mountains. Thanks again. This sort of has the makings to be something actually quite long. I feel like this is going to be something. I'm actually going to call it there. We've been going on half an hour. This feels like if I'm delivering delivering presents. Again, I don't know if this is like a round trip type thing or anything like that, but this has the makings potentially to be feels like it could be quite long. So I'm actually going to call it there. Bit of a shame. I might actually. Maybe we will. Yeah, we'll go back to the main menu and we'll kick off the thing properly again next time, because that has the makings. For what it feels like to me to be quite a long stage. So yeah, we'll leave it there with just Echo Miles done this time around. Yeah, hope you join me next time for what looks like a present delivering exercise in Kitty Game stage. I hope to see you for that, but until then, cheerio.